Morning vibes. So Alex just made baby G a waffle before we take him to, I thought it was baby G. Before we take him to grandma and grandpa's, we are headed out to, you want to tell him the tea, babe? Just kidding. You guys already know by then, by the time this video goes up, obviously, even though I have no idea when this video will go up, but today is...
Today we go to our very first doctor's. This feels really weird.
It does feel so weird.
This feels really weird. Not in a bad way, but I'm saying because like, we haven't.
We're still in shock a little bit.
Yeah, but we haven't like, how is it? Like, oh, we'll know by now, right?
Yeah, you guys will know by now, but on social media we have not told anybody yet besides close friends and family.
Yeah, like, we're living in the current like time. But yeah, it's the first time we're gonna go to the doctor since we found out Leslie was pregnant. So
first baby appointment. So I'm clearly pregnant, but this is where we get to see the baby, confirm that there's a little heartbeat and everything. So yeah, we're gonna make him. Well, Alex made him a little waffle really quick before we go drop him off with grandma, grandpa, and pick him up after. Bobby, are you excited? You're a big brother. Oh my goodness, handsome boy. It feels so weird, like in my head I'm like, oh my god, he's a big brother, because obviously he's my baby, he's always gonna be my baby, but just in my head I'm like, he's gonna be like a big brother, which is super crazy. But yeah, today is my first appointment. I have no idea how far I am. Like, I didn't really keep track of my period whatsoever, but yeah, basically I have literally no idea when my last period was, so I'm super curious to know how many weeks I am. According to me, my calculations, de lo que me acuerdo más o menos, like from my last period, I want to say my guess is 7 weeks. I don't think I'm more than 8, but then I don't think I'm less than 6. So I'm still very early. I am a strong believer on waiting until the 12-week mark just to publicly announce it, for quotation marks, bad luck. So yeah, I'm hoping I'm up around 7 weeks. That's about so what I'm thinking, and I'm excited. Of course, today we just get to not see much besides my sonogram, hopefully hear a heartbeat, and I think today is going to really like hit me and Alex that it's like for real. Even though we know it's for real, it still feels, you know, like not official until we see the sonogram and a baby in there. So yeah, I'm gonna bring you guys along to that appointment. So yeah, I'll see you guys on my first appointment. Pause. I just realized I have toothpaste, or I don't know what that was. Please excuse that. I'm like so excited but nervous. Like your first appointment nervous, but yay. And it's the same lady that did my sonograms for baby G, which I love her, so I feel so comfortable.
Let's go. Very good.
This was unexpected.
Okay, yeah, so we're probably still very early. Oh my goodness. There we go. Yeah, probably still. You see that blinky mask?
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Over.
We're very there.
Is that the heartbeat?
Oh. So this is baby here, okay, from here to here, 6 weeks, 2 days.
Oh wow.
And then,
Oh my god.
Full heartbeat right there.
Okay, so we're back home. I just showered. Today was our first appointment, which sounds crazy, like for another baby. Wow. And as you guys saw, we heard the heartbeat and everything, so I feel like it's seeming like more real.
It's real. It's fully real now. It's on. Yeah,
and we're excited, guys. Like once we saw the heartbeat, it's like, oh, like another baby. Surreal. But we were talking about it, like it's different this time, and I'm sure if you guys are second time parents, your second baby, I mean, I don't know, we barely even had the first appointment, but I just feel like this experience is gonna be different than baby G's in like its own unique way, just because, you know, like we're already not experts, but we already went through it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we went through the first time parent thing, right? Whoa, like it's not new to us. You were nervous, right?
I was nervous, guys. I couldn't even sleep last night. Alex was like, why are you nervous? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I feel like that nervous feeling never goes away. Correct me if I'm wrong, like if you have 4 or 5 kids, but even though it's our second one, like I feel like every appointment I still get like a little nervous, you know, just hoping everything's fine and stuff. Now that we heard the heartbeat and the baby, I'm like, oh my goodness.
I'm excited.
Like, what's better than 1 baby G?
2.
Yeah.
2 baby G's,
oh my God,
or 2 girls. We don't know. I mean, 1 boy, 1 girl.
Yeah, we're obviously clueless as far as like the gender and stuff.
Pushing me off.
Baby G just literally pushed Alex up.
You're on the big brother vibe, bro.
Big brother.
Act like it. You gotta act like a big brother.
What does that mean? No, you're my bebecito forever. You're my bebecito forever. Anyways, I'll catch up with you guys later. Hey, you're not coming with mommy. You're not coming.
Get out of here now. Let him record in here with you. What? You're not gonna do anything?
He's not gonna let me.
If he starts being bad, then we'll get out.
Hi everybody, who wants me to pick them up? Beep beep! Beep beep! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I decided to bring you guys to my car and also bring my hot noodles to have a little mukbang with you guys as I catch you guys up on everything with this pregnancy. So I really wanted to do this mukbang style. I was actually going to go to Taco Bell to grab some food because I feel like my mukbangs are always hot noodles, but I only have about 45 minutes to record since we are heading out to the new house in a bit to finish everything up. So basically I had no time to go buy food, so hot noodles it is. Don't mind if I do. And believe it or not, I actually have not been having that many hot noodles. I haven't had them. It's probably been over 3 weeks now that I don't have hot noodles because my heartburn has officially came in. So I'll start off with that. I am already back to heartburn. It's not super bad yet, but with baby G, I do remember towards my 3rd trimester especially, it was really bad, guys. Like so bad that I would have to like stop and take a deep breath, and it would even get me like lightheaded on how bad I had the heartburn. Thankfully, my doctor did prescribe me some, I don't remember the name, but pills if you have like really bad heartburn through your pregnancy. So for this one, next time I see my doctor, I'm gonna tell him to please prescribe them to me again because my heartburn is starting really bad. So I still eat chile and everything, clearly, but I do try and bring it down a little bit. I am trying to take advantage right now that it's not super bad because I'm telling you guys, I reach a point, I mean, if it goes like baby G, I reach a point that my heartburn just gets like really bad. So literally since I found out I was pregnant, I was writing on my notes on everything that I want to update you guys on and how much different and alike this one has been from baby G. So let me start off by saying I am 20 weeks as of today, which means I got pregnant sometime in the middle of December, and I actually found out I was pregnant. Hold up, I have the exact date right here. January 28th is when I found out I was pregnant, and I remember because I posted this picture. This day is when I found out at night before heading out. So I found out pretty early through my pregnancy that I was pregnant. I was about 5 weeks and a half because my first sonogram, I was 6 weeks, 2 days. So since then, I've been knowing I'm pregnant, which is crazy because it's now January. So any drinking or turn up that you guys saw since January has been fake, which baby G's birthday is December 16th. So maybe I got pregnant on baby G's birthday. So yeah guys, I'm 20 weeks, I'm halfway there. That sounds crazy to say. I feel like the first half of my pregnancy did go by pretty quick because nobody knew. I mean, besides friends and family, nobody really knew. It was something that I kept to myself, and before I knew it, I was already 20 weeks as of today. So I want to say it went by pretty quick. As far as my first trimester, oh my god, I can definitely say it was even worse than baby G's. So if you know, you know, and if you've been with me since baby G's pregnancy, I had it really rough with him, but I think this one was even more. I remember at some point just feeling like I had to survive almost. Like waking up and throwing up was a morning routine, no questions asked. I was throwing up every single morning, 3 to 4 times a day. I had absolutely no appetite. On our Cabo trip with our family, actually, I was posting like all the breakfast and how good everything looked, but I was not taking a single bite of anything, which I was so sad because everything looked good and like my brain wanted to eat it, but my mouth and my stomach were like absolutely not. So I would eat whatever kind of sounded good, and for some reason toast till this day in the morning is what sounds good and what like is the only thing that would actually go down. But egg, chilaquiles, cereal, like whatever it was, even fruit, like I just could not eat it except toast, like just plain bread toast. So yeah, my morning sickness was really bad, and it wasn't just morning sickness, like it was throughout the whole day sickness. If we were to go out to eat somewhere or just go anywhere that the drive was more than like 10 minutes, it was a guaranteed throw up. And the best way that I can explain it, like if you've never been pregnant, the best way that I can explain it, or if you've been pregnant and just have never had morning sickness this bad. Like I was talking to Laura and Crystal, obviously they have kids, and they're like, oh my god, that's crazy, like I didn't experience morning sickness that bad. And I would tell them like the best way I can explain it is being so hungover every single day. So to me, the morning or all day sickness felt like that. Like I would just wake up and felt like so hungover, and then those hangovers that last day after day. That's the best way I can explain it. When you cannot get out of bed, you don't want to do anything, like you just want to lay there and exist. That's kind of how it was for me, which I was expecting it because I'm telling you guys, with baby G it was pretty bad too, but I definitely have to say this one was probably even worse. I was also very sleepy and very tired. I remember on one of the meetings that we had, I was sitting there and I was trying so hard to like talk and be part of the meeting, and I just couldn't. And they were asking me like, are you okay, like you look pale, like you look like you're not here. And I'm like, no, I'm fine. I just felt like no energy. Like I would do anything to fall asleep that moment, like tired that I can't describe it. It almost felt like I popped 4 melatonins every day at some point. I was just like, babe, I need a nap, like I need to sleep, which I'm not really a napper. Like, not being pregnant, I never nap. So with my pregnancy, I would just knock out everywhere, and obviously Alex knew it was because I was pregnant. I don't know if I'm hungry, but those noodles bussin'. I brought me some water with some cold ice, but my camera died. So yeah, with that being said, I actually lost 7 pounds my first trimester, and I remember you guys would send me messages, or when I would post my face, which was rarely, just because I was so down bad all day, every day. But when I would, like, Leslie, are you okay? What's going on? So some messages were like, oh my god, are you doing like a certain diet or something? You look really thin. And then some other messages were more concerned, like, Leslie, you look really thin. Like, you don't look all there. It doesn't look like yourself. Even somebody from my mom's work actually told her, like, is Leslie okay? She just looks like sick. Like, is she going through something? And of course, nobody knew that I was pregnant at the time. And I remember being in the toilet like throughout the day, feeling like literally on survival mode, and thinking like, that's crazy, like nobody knows that I'm going through this, you know? And then after we announced the house, I kind of blamed it on the house, on, you know, why I had been a little MIA and not really posting as much. But it was honestly because I had nothing to post, no energy to post, first of all, and nothing really to post because most of the time I was just in bed. I'm telling you guys, literally trying to survive, because it was bad, guys. I look back and I'm so thankful that I feel so much better now. So it actually lasted for me more than just my first trimester. So it lasted up until I was 16 weeks. I'm 20 now, so up until a month ago I started feeling better. But I think it's safe to say 16 to 17 weeks she was struggling, girl. And now I still get nauseous here and there. I'll throw up really rarely, not as much. My appetite is so much better. I'm gaining my weight back, I'm gaining my color back, I'm gaining my attitude back, and just my energy overall. At first I was napping every single day, like I had to nap. And now I actually don't nap every day. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I mean, I still have my days here and there, but compared to before, I'm doing so much better. So I actually weighed 130 pounds before I got pregnant. And then I'm telling you guys, I lost 7 pounds. So I went down to 123. And then today I actually weighed myself because I wanted to know for the video, and I'm back to 130. So I currently weigh what I used to weigh before getting pregnant, but I am 20 weeks. Baby is growing just fine and healthy so far, so that's all that matters. I'll actually show you guys a belly update in a second, because my belly is definitely growing by the day. Like, I am clearly pregnant. Let me see if I can show you guys here. But guys, I am like, this belly is showing, girl. So now to answer the gym topic, guys, I was on a full-on gym mode obviously before finding out I was pregnant. And I remember I was still at the gym when I found out I was pregnant, and my attitude was at an all-time high. Like, I was ready to keep working out as I was. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be here and just be working out through my whole pregnancy. Like, that was my attitude, because the morning sickness, the tiredness, none of that had started. So in my head I'm like, no, it's fine, you know, like I'm gonna be fine. But then I actually remember the last time I went to the gym, it was actually the day I got proposed to, which I had no idea, but that day was my last gym day. I remember I went, I was around, I want to say 8-9 weeks pregnant. So by then I still felt great. So I almost even thought, oh my god, maybe for this pregnancy I'm not gonna like be down bad and be throwing up or nothing. So up until, I'm telling you guys, week 9, the morning sickness started coming in, and for like a week with morning sickness I was still going to the gym. Like, I still felt like I could be there. I would just, you know, take it a little slower. But then when it started getting really bad, I reached a point where I'm like, I literally cannot even get out of bed. Like, there's no way I can gym right now. And I'm telling you guys, the last time that I gymmed was the day that I got proposed to, and I didn't even finish my workout. I think I did like 20 minutes. I threw up twice, and I was just laying down there dying on the floor. I'm like, dude, absolutely not. Like, I don't think I even want to wash my hair. Like, I feel so sick. And that day I decided, like, you know what, I'm gonna take a break from the gym. I'll come back when my body feels better, when I don't feel like this, because obviously I didn't want to push myself, because the main thing here is just listening to your body and obviously what it can take. And that day I realized I could not take that. So yeah, I didn't even finish my workout. That was on a Saturday, and then that Monday I woke up feeling probably even twice as worse. So I just decided to not go to the gym until my first trimester was over and I felt better. And I do want to go back now. I feel like I feel great now to go back. Obviously I'm gonna, you know, pace myself and do whatever my body allows me to do. I'm obviously not gonna be doing super heavy weight and trying to max out or anything like that, but I feel like would do really good to my body. So yeah, I do plan to go back. Probably not this week, just because this week is official moving week, but I think within the next week or two I will definitely be back at the gym. But no, yeah, eventually, very soon, I do want to get like on a healthy track back again, even while pregnant. That way, once baby is here, it's not too hard for me to like get full on back on track. Oh my god, also main question you guys had, a lot of you guys were asking me. I even saw some funny TikToks of you guys saying like, what the heck, Les got pregnant on birth control? Like, what birth control was she on? Truth be told, I'm just kidding. I was on, I've shared this with you guys before, but the birth control I was on was the monthly shot. I actually would get it in Juarez because I started on this shot. This is the birth control that I've been on always, and I got on birth control years back now, and that's the one I've always taken. So yeah, it was the shot, la inyección, and my sister me la ponía cada mes. So I wanted to mention something that I found out afterwards, and a lot of you guys were telling me. So apparently when you are taking birth control and you are taking antibiotics, it cancels out your birth control. So I don't know how true this is, ask your doctor, but I was taking antibiotics when I had my birth control and got pregnant. So again, I don't know how true that is. I don't know if it had anything to do, but... So some other quick little symptoms I wanted to share with you guys was how swollen my gums got in the first trimester. And when I would brush my teeth, they would bleed. They bled a little bit with baby G, but for this one, they also bled so much. I remember one time I was brushing my teeth, like not even hard, okay? I had just started. Guys, it was like blood coming out from the top of my gums. Like, I was like, what the heck? And Alex was next to me, and I was low-key like embarrassed, like, wait babe, I swear this is like a pregnancy symptom, you know? And I'm like, look at my gums, and guys, like I'm just bleeding. And he's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, it's a pregnancy symptom. And it's crazy because my app that morning had told me you might notice some bleeding in your gums or whatever. That only happened one time that it was like that drastic, but I thought that was crazy because like, why do your gums bleed when you're pregnant? So yeah, right now the swollen went away. They don't really bleed, but I did notice in the first trimester, like they were bleeding almost every time I would brush my teeth. Okay, another thing, a little TMI, a little gross, but I could not, guys, I could not brush my teeth in the morning. Like, I had to wait at least 3 to 4 hours after waking up for me to be able to brush my teeth. I know it's kind of nasty. I tried it, but I just couldn't. Like, the moment the toothbrush would go in my mouth, like I was running to the restroom to gag and throw up, because de por sí my morning sickness was already like, ugh, that anything near my mouth would make me throw up, which sucked because what the heck, I had like stinky breath when I would wake up. And at first I would try, and every time it would make me throw up. So now I had throw up mouth, and I still couldn't brush my teeth. So after a while I just gave up. I wouldn't even bother trying to brush my teeth in the morning. Like, I would just wake up, embrace the stinky breath, and then brush my teeth like 3 to 4 hours after waking up. It's a little fun fact I had here because I could not brush my teeth. Another TMI, kind of gross too, very girl talk. So this is something that I used to hear before even having kids or getting pregnant, and I never really cared for it or paid attention to it. And now I'm like, oh my god, that is so real. I didn't experience it as much with baby G, but now pregnant and after having a baby, I'm like, oh my god, this is getting a little out of hand. Just kidding. But when I sneeze, if you know, you know. When I sneeze, I pee. So not like a full-on pee my pants, but like a pretty decent little pee, which freaking sucks because sometimes it happens when I'm not like at home and stuff. I can change, and I'm just like, what the heck? And you have zero control over it. I think also right now because I'm pregnant, like the baby's like pushing right there in my bladder, I guess. And if it's near me having to use the restroom, maybe like my bladder is full. I don't know how it works, okay? I'm still trying to figure it out. But I hate when that happens. And last time it actually happened, oh my god, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. Last time it happened, the day we were recording our announcement video for the baby. You guys know how I was wearing a dress and my belly was out? Well, I actually took my underwear off in the restroom because Laura and Crystal were helping me change, and they're like, oh, take off your underwear just for the video because you could kind of see like the seam of it, and then the camera is like really high quality so you could really see my underwear. So they made me take off my underwear. Anyways, I took it off, so I'm standing there and I sneezed and I literally peed, and I got so, oh my god. So it's like, I don't know, besides Crystal and Laura, it was like the 2 videographers, the dad, Victor, of course Alex. I don't remember who else was in the room, but I'm just there like, who's gonna tell me I just peed myself? Obviously nobody knew, but I didn't know like if I got wet or not. And I literally just felt like the pee going down. Why am I telling you guys this story? I just peed, okay girl? Just kidding. But I literally felt like the pee going down my legs, and I'm literally like turning red and low-key getting like a little anxiety panic attack. And I don't have my phone because we're recording, so I couldn't even tell tell Crystal like, hey, did I get wet or nothing? And I'm just like, oh my god, like I didn't know what to do. And I'm like, wait, hold on, I need to use the restroom. And I was so scared to walk off and like for me to leave a trail of pee, if that makes sense. So I'm just there like debating if to just like wait it out, if to say I need to use the restroom and make it more obvious. Like I didn't know what to do. And I know I'm not the only one that this happens to, because I'm telling you guys, I used to hear it a lot before getting pregnant. But when you're actually going through it, I was like, what the heck? Like I can't believe it happened. Those 30 minutes I was not wearing an underwear. So yeah, that's another little symptom to look forward to. My noodles got cold. I just realized I can't really talk and eat noodles. I mean, I can, I've done it before, but I think because this is like a catch-up video and I have so much to say, I kind of forgot about these and they're cold a little bit. Why do I love hot noodles so much? Okay, now as far as differences between my first pregnancy and now my second pregnancy, I think there's two top big ones. The first one being that with my first pregnancy, I obviously had no kids, so I was able to do sleep, rest, work whenever I wanted. And now with this one, I have a baby, so I think that's a big difference that I noticed, that I can't just sleep and work and do whatever I want in my own time, because at the end of the day, I'm a mom before anything. So there was days, for example, that I was feeling so bad and I would even cry to Alex. I'm sure it was also part of my like emotional hormones or whatever, but sometimes I would cry like at the end of a rough day and I would tell Alex like, I don't know, like I just feel so useless, like I didn't get to play with baby G as much, or I didn't get to do as much as like actual activities like going outside with him and, you know, trying to play with him, because I just feel so bad. And thankfully I have the best partner ever. He would tell me like, babe, it's okay, like you're making another baby, because I don't know, sometimes I would also tell him like, I kind of feel useless, like I'm not doing enough for you or for baby G like throughout the day as far as like giving them my attention, because I was just so down bad. And I would kind of guilt trip myself that I didn't give them, you know, the time of the day, because I was just laying in bed being lazy. But thankfully he would always just make me feel better and, you know, remind me that I'm growing another life, and that's already a lot. And even to myself, I'd be like, okay, that's true, you know, like you're growing a whole life, like it's okay if you're not doing anything, it's okay if you don't get to play with baby G as much throughout the day. But then sometimes you can avoid that feeling and you're pregnant and you're hormonal. But yeah, that's a big difference that I noticed, that I obviously wouldn't feel like that with baby G, because I had no other kid to give my attention to or to have to take care of. So the second big difference that I noticed, and I'm sure Alex notices too, is that I don't know how to explain this without it sounding bad. I know I've shared it with you guys on a Facebook Live, but that's more like a FaceTime call, so I can just express myself so much better. So I'm gonna try and explain it the best way I can here. But when I was pregnant with baby G, I did not want to be around Alex. Like in the beginning it wasn't as bad, but I remember around this time, and I remember because of how big my belly was, like when he would touch my hair or anything, it was such a weird feeling. But I would just be like so annoyed of it, guys. Don't get me wrong, I loved Alex with all my heart and I was obsessed with him, like he's the love of my life. But while I was pregnant with baby G, it was weird, and I would tell my mom or like my suegra, and they were like, oh yeah, like that's actually very common, that means your baby's gonna look like them. And I didn't hate him, but I was just so annoyed with anything he would do. Like if he would like touch me, if he would breathe near me, if he would chew the food, like the way he was chewing would bug me. I remember one time we were driving and he did something like this, like on the steering wheel, and I literally thought I was losing my mind, and I didn't want to tell him, but I ended up telling him like, can you stop doing that? And he's like, oh my god, can I do something without you getting mad at me? So yeah, anything he did would just tick me off, and I knew I was wrong, and I felt so bad because he was like the best partner ever, but I couldn't help it. It was so weird. Please let me know if you've experienced that before. And that actually went away, like as soon as baby G was born, that feeling went away. It was so weird. Oop, baby G joined. Anyways, it was crazy. I hated it. I couldn't control it. And the big difference that I noticed with this pregnancy is that I'm the complete opposite now. Like I just feel so attached to Alex, which is weird because I thought I was gonna be how I was with baby G, so I was trying to mentally prepare myself, but it's not like that at all. Like I feel so attached to him. Like even at night, baby G sometimes sleeps in between us, and I literally just ordered like a little rail for the bed for baby G to not sleep between us because I want to sleep touching him. Like to me, it's really crazy considering how I felt with baby G's pregnancy, how much I want Alex to be touching me and near him, and like everything that he does. Like I'm just like really obsessed with him right now. Maybe because I'm engaged, just kidding. Obviously I loved him even with baby G's pregnancy, but I'm telling you guys, I was like by him. So yeah, even now he leaves the house and doesn't kiss me. I'm like literally with my eyes watery texting him like, you didn't kiss me. Like I just feel so attached to him this pregnancy, which I'm sure he's loving it, doesn't mind. Last fun fact, my belly button is already out, guys. With baby G, it didn't pop out till for sure the 3rd trimester. Like I was already really big and then it popped out.
Wow.
And wow. And for this one, it's actually been popped out. Like it came out as soon as my belly started showing. The belly button came out. Why did that happen, puppy? Ha ha ha. Open your mouth. Ha ha ha. Okay, last but not least, my boobs. So I shared with you guys on my Instagram stories, but guys, my boobs, I don't even know what size I am right now because none of my bras fit. None of my sports bras fit. It blows my mind. It blows everybody's mind actually. Like even my mom, my sister, my suegra tell me, even they tell me how crazy they think it is, how much my boobs grow, because I'm not even on my 3rd trimester. And but yeah, a lot of you guys noticed it even before I announced. I was getting a lot of DMs, especially when I would do my Savage X Fenty hauls, trying on like bras and stuff. Les, are your boobs growing? Like, wait, your boobs look huge. Just a lot of DMs of you guys noticing how my boobs were growing. But honestly, guys, it's crazy to me how much my boobs grow. Like, they don't grow 1 or 2 cup sizes. Like, they grow, I'm not even kidding. Right now, they have grown about 2 cup sizes. So I know by the end of my pregnancy, especially when my body really starts to produce milk, I'm gonna grow at least 4 cup sizes through my pregnancy. I mean, off for girl talk, let me show you guys right now. Like, isn't it crazy? And I actually feel like they don't look that big on camera with this shirt, but when I'm like naked and stuff, I'm like, what the heck? Which leads on to a question a lot of you guys had. So if you're new here, after baby G, my boobs got humongous. I'll post a video now of what they looked like with baby G, and I got a breast reduction after him. So these are my boobs currently with a breast reduction. And I was super happy with my results. I feel like they were not tiny, they were not huge. Like, they were such a good size for my body, and I was in love. But now that I'm pregnant, they are growing literally by the minute. Like, I know you guys see this. And to answer the question all of you guys had, will I get another breast reduction after this baby's here? And my answer stays the same. I actually answered this in my breast reduction video, and my answer was this. Okay, next question. So this was more of a subject. I got asked a lot of questions around this. So basically, are you scared that when you get pregnant again, they'll just go to being huge once again? Or are you going to have to do it again if you get bigger boobs in another pregnancy? Or you don't think that they'll grow back big if you have a second baby? Basically just asking me. I'm not done having kids. I've told you guys this a couple of times. So this is something that I actually asked my doctor, which I didn't record because this is something that I asked him in my consultation, which I wasn't vlogging yet. And he said that if after my second baby or my 3rd baby or after whenever my boobs were to get really big and really saggy again, and I wanted to do the procedure again, he would just have to go over the exact same scars that I already have and basically just do this same procedure once again. But he also did mention that since now I already got a boob lift and an implant, he has seen a lot of cases, and it is actually not as common for my boobs to sag to how they sagged, you know, with my first pregnancy and me having natural boobs. So basically after my second baby or my 3rd baby, it is a possibility for my boobs to not get super huge and super saggy. But again, it is also a possibility that my boobs will get really huge and really saggy once again. So now when that time comes and I have my second baby or my 3rd baby, I will see what my boobs look like. I will see what I feel, and then I will decide in that future, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 years, 5 years from now, what I want to do. So yeah, we will see how much they keep growing, if they shrink after the pregnancy. I have no set plans right now, but I will keep you guys updated. So yeah, I think that pretty much covers it all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.